What up? What up?
Baby, what's happening?
Yo,
What's up with everybody, man?
welcome
We are back.
to another
We
episode.
survived another week. Welcome to Vibes and Convo.
Ba 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 ba. Yeah.
Oh man, how's everybody
Uh,
doing out there, man? Hopefully, doggone. We're sorry for the delay.
All right.
First of all, experiencing some technical difficulties. Had to get everything sounding right, working right before we started this evening. But for
right.
all you that made it back, thanks for tuning in. Vibes and Convo.
Yeah. And everybody in our playback, remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's right.
Please,
Right.
please do.
Now,
Uh,
for, every, for everyone that's tuning in, brief introductions. Again, this is your friendly neighborhood singing man. You,
Zone Key.
let's go.
And your friendly neighborhood sequel in the building, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
As you guys can tell, we've been talking about the Spider Man that came out, so everybody's friendly and neighborhoodly right now.
Definitely,
Sh-
definitely.
Facts. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man.
Oh man. Hey, tonight, y'all, we got quite the interesting topic, along with many others. When you just stick with us for this journey tonight, dog. We definitely got some stuff for y'all.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
Before while everybody's
Definitely do.
looking, I want to ask y'all, man. What's been popping? What's been going on this week, man? I know it's been a we going right into Christmas break. You know what I'm saying? What's been going on in Cleveland, Timbo?
oh man, the shopping is dangerous. It's
Uh,
dangerous out here, bro. Remember, remember all those Christmas movies where they showed all the parents going frantic at the stores trying to buy different stuff
yeah, yeah. My
or
favorite one
whatever.
had Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. All right, better scenario. Remember, you know how it is like the night before Christmas, last minute gift buying.
Yes.
It's been like that the past 2 weeks out here.
Yeah.
It's like every day is like the last day before Christmas. People on edge, people impatient. The driving sucks.
That's
Like it's just
crazy.
it's chaos, man. It's like, is it even worth it?
Interesting question. How about you down in San Diego? What's been popping on your end, Key?
Man, a whole lot's been going on, man. Whole lot, man. It's
Heard you
cold.
been
It's
gigging.
cold down
Heard you been out here gigging.
here. Yeah, did a couple of private. Well, not couple, but I did a private gig. Um, the other day. It was cool. It was fun. It was fun.
Right.
That's
Heck
what's
yeah.
up.
Heck yeah. LA's been, whatever. Been going, you know, whatever's been going on up here, bro. But I
Not
did
with
kick
it.
it with some cool folks. I was telling Key that I was actually chopping it up with like one of my kids' friends' parents, if that
Yeah,
makes any sense.
yeah, it does.
Me, me and the wife have been trying to be a little bit more social, you know, trying to reach out and link up with the folks in our community. And we was up in Woodland Hills kicking it. Went to a nice cigar lounge. Got a $140 Cohiba.
Ah,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
it's
And
been interesting.
Cohibas are pretty bomb, man. If you're into cigars like that, those
I'm
the
not,
one.
but I got it, and I got it like wrapped up so it won't be dried out, just in case I want to try to look like a boss on a Spider-Man movie. That's how we
That's
went back
the
there.
way to do it.
Call me the Quinn Pin, the young Kurt Fisk.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Kurt Fisk, speaking of Mr. Fisk, last episode of Hawkeye, you
Oh,
guys better watch it.
I bet. Big
That's
bet.
all I'm gonna say.
Big bet. Big bet.
Key,
Hey,
oh there you go. Key's doing his disappearing, reappearing act.
yeah.
You got.
yeah, I gotta do my thing over here.
I
it.
see you.
I'm back.
Hey, what's good with our
I gotta
names on
up.
the bottom? I want to point to our names on the bottom of the screen. How we looking on that end?
Hey, for you guys watching, feel free to call in.
Oh, yeah.
Feel free to call in. Anything you got on your chest, anything you got on your mind, man, feel free to share with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Add to the convo part while we still maintain the vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
Yep.
Especially while we getting everything rolling, if you're in the chat, you know what I mean. If you're in here, make sure you drop your name. You know, drop where you at, and tell us how it's going on in your neck of the woods. Matter of fact, I got my
Yeah.
Facebook up now. I'm trying to make sure everything's connected and selected. But yeah, man.
I don't see us on the Facebook Live.
Okay.
So
That's
those that's watching may not be seeing us on there
Let's
at the
make
moment.
sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. So we live right now. Live in combo. Say the
bear with us,
broadcast.
people. We're still trying to get it together here just a little bit.
Say the live broadcast has expired. Mm-mm.
Right.
All right. Well, you know that what they say. What can go wrong will go wrong
Oh,
eventually. So you know these things. All right. Playback. This gonna be super tight. We gonna.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah. We gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
let's see, man. How we want to kick this? How we want to kick this off? Like I said, there's a lot of things that's been going on. You know that we could talk about. I want to get into some positive news because I don't know if you know in LA, it's been some unfortunate events popping off.
Hmm.
Do tell, sir. Do tell.
You know, I was like when I went to that cigar lounge and got that very expensive Cohiba.
Yeah.
Talking to an older gentleman who was actually at this Once Upon a Time in LA festival. He was like, I was there. Still had his little wristband. He was telling me like, yeah, man, he saw like all the events that happened with the boy Draco the Ruler. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
And
man.
I said, asked him. I said, did you see exactly what happened? He said, nah, I saw the fight. Then he got up and went over by the old heads because he was like just trying to check. He just going seeing where everybody was eating at backstage, and saw the fight kick off. And then if everybody doesn't know, unfortunately, an artist has lost his life by the name of Draco the Ruler. Um, young man, 28 years old. You know, condolences, all that stuff, man. Just it's been a real bad. It's been a bad year for the for the artist mortality rate, to say the least. You know,
Yep.
but I mean, I didn't want to lead with that, but that's that's a part of the events what's been going on in the world, man. Especially
Yeah.
musically,
Especially in LA. I get it.
especially
I
in
get it.
LA. LA be
Yep.
LA active, man.
It's a damn shame, man. Draco the Ruler died like that, and Soldier Boy still out
Jeez, that's
here.
That those
that's
I,
boys still out
crazy.
here.
I just can't. I just can't fathom it. That's all I'm saying.
Mm,
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
man. Let's do this. So I do want to hit on a topic. My man Tank,
Okay, there we go,
Mr. Can We Talk Challenge.
Mister.
Mister Can We Talk
Right.
himself.
Shut up.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up for y'all, the audio, and we'll take it from there. But um, he has some interesting things to say on the Joe Budden podcast this past week. I
Yeah.
believe it filmed Saturday.
Yeah. Which I'm surprised he was even on there.
Right. He spoke on state of R&B,
Yeah. Something
which I
Joe
thought was
Budden's something Joe Budden's a very big fan of.
right, which I thought was very interesting. Um, He spoke on pulling it up now for you guys,
Right.
but he spoke on. All right.
He spoke on G's. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Um, I'm looking at. I'm trying to double tap at the same time, people.
It's all good.
Uh,
It's all good.
all right. I'm gonna play the audio for you guys.
Male R&B is under attack whether you see it or not. Your eyes would view it differently because you're a fucking go to this shit. What do you see?
Well, I see that our opportunities are just not the same.
Decreasing.
You know what I mean? When it comes to male R&B, when it comes to us singing our love songs and our songs of sensuality, our songs of celebrating our women, the playing field is not the same. The starting point is not the same. Like you take this to a meaningful record station, you know what I mean? That plays all of this other music, and the first thing they're going to say is, "Well, what are the streams?
Mm-hmm.
What does the Instagram look like?
Mm-hmm.
What is all of these? What's the story before I play this record?" Like it's not even about the traditional process.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you got kids who have to try and jumpstart love songs, you know what I'm saying, on their own,
Gotta go get a little
or
baby.
or be forced to go to and let me show love to R&B radio and urban AC radio because that's my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about an array of stations that take 6 months to do a record,
Mm-hmm.
and by the time you put that album out after that 6 months of trying to sell one record, who's going to buy an album based on one record?
No
And
one.
then you
Not
got to
today.
and then you got to
Nobody.
start all over again with the next
With the
record,
second
another
joint.
4 to 6 months. Where these guys on the other side of it, guess what? If that record is popping, we top 40 in 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's responding on TikTok. It's responding here. More avenues to even play that record. The people, the branding, they're not, bro. Do you know how many people? You know how many branding opportunities I do not get? And I've been, but they would rather brand a murderer, a drug dealer, or somebody who just beat death row, murder beast, instead of promoting my love.
There we go,
Facts.
people.
Facts.
Wow.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Sound
Ooh.
like Tank was having church on the Joe Button podcast.
That hit different.
It's
Wow.
something else he said right here.
Had to evolve in the way that it has evolved. You don't have a bunch of women in the rap world doing melody and blurring the lines between what is R&B, what is trap soul, what is hip hop,
This
all
guy
of
is
that.
good. You got a point. Yo, this guy is good. That's a great point. This guy is
This
good.
is
Very
what
good
Joe.
point.
This is what I do. You
Nah,
know, this
he's
is
the
what I
man. Nah,
do.
he's the man. That's a great point. He's the man. Go ahead. That's a great point.
These lines for male R&B are so blurred. Listen, let me tell you some truth. I listen to Future and Young Thug for
For
new
R&B, yeah.
melodies and syncopation.
Yeah, yeah, of
I
course.
listen to the Migos for new wave syncopation and melodies and dynamics. That's
Very
who I
valid.
listen
No, this
to.
guy's good. No, he's smoking this shit. He's going crazy right now. He's killing it.
But why do all male artists seem to do that though?
We have to compete, right? That space right there, the melodic space, is owned by
That's true.
rappers. And so
That is
if we
true.
don't find a way to infuse who we are into that dynamic, we are going to die.
He's right. He's 1,000%. Yeah, he's right.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
what
And the proof of what Tank is talking about on that last part over there, that's why you got a lot of artists that are jumping in the game now, aren't really singers, but they have a rapper swag, or they primarily rap, but they can hold a note
right.
enough to where they can pass, and they're still being categorized as R&B singers, like a Blast, for example.
When it come to you, sheesh.
Yeah, but he's not going to stand on stage next to Tyrese and Tank.
Nah. Right.
and give you a super and give you a croon fest. He's not gonna do that ever
Right.
in life.
Right. And at it like I looked at it also like, you know, Tank is competitive. You know what I'm
Uh huh.
saying?
Right.
He just him telling me about the Migos and all these other things, like him studying them and all this other stuff, like that's saying something in itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's telling me that's telling me that he is definitely trying to compete with the mainstream.
Would you go so far as to say he's probably conforming in a sense also?
Yep,
Yep.
Well,
definitely.
you got to look at what he said in totality. I don't. Hold on. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. So what I heard him say was that the avenues
Hmm.
of what people want, because all right, we're artists, we do music, but there has to be business. There's a supply and a demand, right? And if the demand is slowing down, then you got to adjust your product. And what's going on is based off of everything that we're seeing here, we're showing. He said that it's harder to do like it's harder to get this music going as an R&B artist. It takes a longer time to get it growing,
The
and
process takes longer.
because of the powers that be, they're accepting other stuff based off of things that they're not based off of talent. Like when he talk about the female artists not doing the melodic stuff, yeah, they do, but the talent level is so different. You will never compute confuse Cardi B as a singer.
Yeah.
You will never confuse Megan Thee Stallion as a singer.
Facts.
They're MCs that can do the
Facts.
melodic stuff. The thing about it is that when it comes to urban music on the male side, they're doing the same thing. It's just that we accept certain stuff because of the people
Mm,
that's at the top. Yeah, Drake. People I didn't heard people say Drake is an R&B singer. You know what I mean? Um,
and
and that's
yeah,
cool. That's cool, but he's not a vocalist at all to me. A lot of people like I don't know. I can name a few like hip hop flavored people that they consider as R&B artists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But
Yep.
if you compare just from a talent wise, that's why. Because I remember when Lil Wayne did the "How to Love" song. And how to love. You know what I mean? And guess what that did? That charted, and that was a hit record, and that kind of started laying the foundation for the songwriter and not the vocalist to be more accepted. Back in the
uh,
right,
day,
right,
a singer back in the Lil Wayne would have made buku money off of publishing. He'd have sold that song to the Dream or somebody, and they'd have flipped it and sung it. And Lil Wayne would have got credit for writing his first R&B song. But because of auto
right,
tune and technology, now everybody feel like they could do what they want to do, and it's starting to marginalize the opportunities of a traditional vocalist.
yeah.
right.
You know what I mean?
Hey, what? Hey, before we move on, Kurt, you gotta do that one more time. Do the Lil Wayne.
I had to love. Mm. It sounded. I know.
I
It,
love it. I
I
love it.
remember hearing that, and I was scratching my head the whole time. Like I liked the song. They
Yep.
even they even covered it on one of these. It was like this vocalist competition that Sean Stockman was hosting,
Oh
right?
wow.
And it's this like fire like college chorus group sung the song, bro. And I was sitting up here like, God, it sounds so much better with an actual singer.
Definitely.
you
Definitely.
know?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
But I definitely felt what Tank was talking about, though. But I'm not gonna pretend like it was shocking or it was anything new. He's been talking about this stuff for a
Right.
number of years now, or whatever. I definitely remember him talking about this stuff or whatever in interviews when I was still out there in San Diego.
Right. Shout out to Tank though. he came to the R&B's defense, L's defense. That's why
Yes.
the Can We Talk challenge was a thing, because he was like, "Yo,
Yes.
you got people out here that can sing, man."
Yeah.
And
Quit
all the
playing with us.
little TikTok challenges.
Yeah.
I guess he was trying to make it cool or make it normal to hear people vocalizing, like
Yeah.
being vocalists again.
Naturally vocalizing at that too.
Right.
No auto tune, no enhancement, no filters, no none of that bull jive.
Right. It's almost like a chick putting on makeup, so caking up the makeup. You
Yeah.
look so good with the makeup on, and you look so bad without it. You know what I mean?
I thoroughly agree, sir.
Yeah.
Thoroughly agree.
Back. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Back like you left something.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Um, Timbo, I know you got a topic you want to cover, sir.
Oh, um, for all you guys that don't know or don't follow, one of our favorites on the regular, Drew Hill recently announced that they are being nominated for an award. I believe it's R&B, what R&B group of the decade, or I'm not 100% sure. I could have read that wrong, but but the fact that Drew Hill is getting their flowers on any level is news to me. Definitely. As much as we talk about R&B groups or R&B period or whatever, like Drew Hill's always in the conversation, but they're never as regarded as being like a staple. Like we don't talk to them we don't talk about Drew Hill in the same realm as we talk about a Boyz II Men or a Jodeci. I said third, but yet their impact was still, but they were still as impactful as both these groups. I mean, mind you, we're still talking about them to this day.
Right. That's true.
Still talking about them to this day. So doggone, but definitely kudos to Drew Hill for that, man. I hope they doggone win that award.
Yeah. I think from what I saw, you had to vote something about a vote. So I'm definitely gonna cast my ballot. You know what I mean?
Definitely, definitely.
But that is something that's if you don't mind me adding to it, it is interesting how you feel that they might not be regarded in the same light as like a
Mm-hmm.
Jodeci or Drew or Jodeci or Boys to Men.
Uh-huh.
Um, honestly, they have a longer career than
Jodeci for
than
sure.
Jodeci for sure. Jodeci had what, 2 albums, 3.
Well, technically four, but you can't really count the fourth because it's more recent
Broken. Well,
than their
yeah,
earlier bodies of work. So
it's outside of the golden era of Jodeci, the
yeah,
latest one. But I
yeah,
feel you.
I feel you.
I mean, Drew Hill has had how many albums? Drew Hill, Enter the
Four
Juice World
albums,
Order,
technically four.
Drew
Well,
Waller, and then the last one with Teo and not Teo, with Scola, fourth album.
yeah.
And then did they drop an album with
And then the
Teo?
one so that's five. There's five albums then.
Did they drop? And then they had that little Christmas joint,
Yeah,
not too long ago.
sure did.
So they're on like material wise, they're right on par with our super OGs.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I'm just happy to see them getting celebrated, especially in
Right,
the current state of R&B like it is. Like anybody from that golden age getting celebrated is cool. Is a big deal in my eyes.
right,
Right. I
Because
agree.
these youngsters are quick to forget. They're so quick to forget.
right.
Right.
Yeah.
Man. Um, I think I think what's going on now, like, no, none of us has heard Alicia Keys' album, right?
Nah,
So what's interesting is that what we covered a few weeks back, we were talking about how nobody drops in the fourth quarter.
Uh-huh.
right.
And Alicia Keys said, I'm changing that.
So I'm dropping right now.
Alicia Keys dropped it on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She dropped it on us.
Yep.
Um, yeah, I gotta. I've only heard the singles. Um,
Same
but
here.
from yeah, and from the singles, it seemed like it's like she's playing with that. Like I call it vibe. It's like a vibe, like vibe music. Um, you know, she's messing with the hip hop. She's messing around a little bit,
Right.
Yeah.
messing around. I still feel like she's experimenting. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Still feel like she's experimenting.
Yep.
I can see that. I have to listen to it to give you a definitive, but it's to be expected. You know, her
Right.
husband is Swiss Beats.
True.
It's true.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's to be expected.
And I don't know how much. I don't know if he was involved. I don't know how much he was involved in this project, but
Yeah.
you can assume that he was highly involved.
Yeah.
Well, if art
Shout out to
imitates
YouTube,
life,
man. I see we got a subscriber on YouTube. I want to shout him out real quick.
Most definitely do that.
boom.
My bad, Quinn, not to cut you off. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. You good. That's big news. I'm gonna stop for a new subscriber any day. Shout out to you. Thank you for subscribing. Vibes and Convo. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Um, but yeah, yeah. I mean, even if he wasn't directly involved in A Keys' new album, he's involved in her life. So if art imitates life, I
Mm-hmm.
expect to hear some kind of Swiss in the writing or the thinking or the approach. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
Right,
they like one of them power couples that when they come together, they're in the same business. You expect it
Mm-hmm.
to kind of mutate what they do a little bit for the better.
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Crazy.
Also, dog, but also, let's not take away. Rick Ross dropped a classic, Four Quarter. Also,
Okay.
Mm.
he dropped a
Okay.
complete classic.
Well, say it's dope that my man could keep on pushing like that and keep on.
Rick Ross is nonstop.
Yeah.
He really is, bro. Like,
I
can't
feel like
deny.
Rick Ross got a new album every year.
All right.
Every year, man.
But what I'm more impressed with, like, no matter how often he drops or if he falls back, or even how long of a hiatus he may take, the quality of music in which he releases every time,
Right.
like
Right,
it's definitely top tier. It's definitely top
right,
tier.
A lot of
right.
that. A lot of that depends on like his process. One thing I've been privy to is a lot of the bigger artists, like the more you've been established, the higher you get in the game,
Yeah,
they start bringing in writers and different musicians to collaborate with.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I'm not saying, now it is with hip hop. Maybe Rick Ross don't do that, but I know, like Dr. Dre, he periodically have like a camp of writers that come in, and that's where like Anderson Packs and different kind of people came from. These writer camps. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And I know, especially like when you start hearing artists like sound super successful on the new wave of whatever
Right,
sound, a lot of the times they're tapped in. They got
yeah,
like a little machine from not just writers like vocally, but maybe like they bring in different kind of producers to always stay kind of in front of the sound.
yeah.
right,
That
right,
in real time, the baby is a good example of that.
Okay.
Like sonically, his music. I'm just speaking to the music. Doesn't
Right,
sound
right.
anything like his earlier stuff at all.
right,
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's always
It's
cool to
funny
hear.
what money do.
I mean, it makes sense
right,
though. The bigger you get, the more busy you get, the more opportunities you're involved in, and it's
Yep.
probably like, unless you're very, very, very good at multitasking,
Yep.
it's probably hard to put the same energy into the music like you did at first when music was
Yep.
all you had.
Yep. And plus you can afford to make your stuff sound bigger than what it really is too.
Right.
With all those expensive mics and the expensive equipment and all those different plugins and different instrumentation, or actually getting the guy to actually play the stuff
Right.
live. You know what I mean? Like all that contributes to how big your sound is. So
right.
Maybach music, man.
Maybach
hey,
music.
hey, kudos to it all as long as it's good, in my opinion.
Right. shucks. I know I wanted to bring up a little. You know, we in the holiday season. We ain't talking about Christmas one time.
Mm.
So you know, your boy had to come bearing gifts.
Uh-huh. Talk about it.
So you know, first off, you know your boy Curdy Claus. I've been listening to like my little my little Christmas mixes, and I realized like we kind of touched on Mariah Carey. She makes like $1 million every year off of all of Christmas. Yeah, we know
Hmm.
that. But that's like a whole like subgenre of like R&B soul Christmas songs that I don't know about y'all, but we play these joints in our house every year. And I think last year what made the cut was the CeeLo Green joint.
Yep.
The CeeLo Green got up. His Christmas album was crazy. And then because I'm in realm, I've been listening to the PJ Morton song that he dropped last year. He had the single with Stokely, and just
Yep.
recently I was tiny desking it. You dig? I was on a tiny desk, and I ran into a dope concert by what's his name, Jonathan McReynolds and Molly Music.
Oh.
Yeah, a whole like 20-minute tiny desk Christmas set.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like if y'all haven't seen it, fire. And you know Molly, one of my favorite singers. You know what I mean? So I didn't even know much about Jonathan McReynolds, but you know, gospel heads, y'all already know the young man. He
Exactly.
busy.
Yep. Definitely got to check that out.
I mean, but with that being said, I mean, do y'all have any like seasonal facets that go into y'all playlist every Christmas?
You definitely named CeeLo. That's definitely one of them.
Oh,
Boys to Men
wow,
Christmas
bang bang.
Interpretations is always a staple for the holidays. Like
Right.
even if I just listen to it one time, like it still has to get played for it to officially be the holidays in my mind. It has to. No
Right.
way around it. Also, like and pretty much the classics we all grew up on. You know, Temptations,
Yeah, yeah,
Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I'll go Gladys Knight and the Pips. Like the whole Motown Christmas catalog,
yeah.
pretty
That's
much.
crazy.
Like as far as Christmases go, like those are like staples especially in the black household when it comes to Christmas songs, like traditional Christmas songs.
Heck yeah, I know. I had to. Key had to educate me because I, for some reason, I thought the California Raisins was the Temptations for a second. Look, don't laugh, son. I remember
Hey,
watching.
I'm laughing
Mm.
because I can identify, bro. I remember them guys too.
Right. They was singing the Silent Night joint.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, oh, that's a Temptation song. So automatically, I remember as a kid, I thought, oh, the California Raisins is the Temptations. Not even realizing that they was covering. They was like a cover band
Yeah.
cartoon. They like the what's the name of that group, that rock group? The
Oh, you talking
Monkeys.
about the monkeys? Yeah, monkeys for the Beatles.
No, not the Monkeys. I'm sorry. They're not a cover band, but they wasn't real like people. The
Oh, you talking
I
about
am
the
happy,
Pussycat Dolls?
feeling glad I got sunshine in a back on useless, not long the future is coming. The Gorillas. Thank you. Come on,
Oh, the
man.
gorilla. Okay.
Like the California Raisins, you ain't know who they was in real life,
Hmm.
like the Gorillas. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
But definitely some dope Christmas stuff. Key, I see you. I see your logo face up on there. When Key come back, we're gonna have to get on his head, see what he listening to in the
Hell
holidays.
yeah. Hell
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And if
Are
anybody
y'all
who
ready? Are y'all ready for Christmas? You guys ready for Christmas?
I got the tree up,
Got the tree up?
got the tree up. You know, I had to get the tree with the lights. Yeah, straight up. Look, bro.
Let's get the tree with the lights.
Cause look, my kids is like they be trying to be on. I'm sitting up here trying to get the tree together because it's one of them little plastic joints with the lights. Boom, 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 three pieces. I put the tree together, but then I gotta put on all these ornaments, and they don't come. And you know, we cheap. We ain't get the hooks. We ain't get the
Yeah,
little string. So you
exactly.
stringing and putting little bitty knots. It was so disgusting, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I have no shame in saying.
Mm-hmm.
We did not do a tree this year.
Hey.
And let me tell you why.
Either.
And let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
With these astronomical gas prices we got, price of food being what it is,
Right.
and me just realistically looking at my kids and really paying attention to what they was found, what they were showing interest in and what they weren't.
Right.
The kids don't care about no doggone tree. My kids do not care about no doggone
They
tree.
care about no doggone tree.
All they care about is getting them gifts, and that's it. So
Right.
me and the wifey agree we're gonna save ourselves some money this year. We ain't doing no
Heck
tree.
yes. Ding 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 ding
We're
ding. I feel it. I feel it.
not doing
Save me some
no
time too
doggone
on them little Christmas balls.
it's just crazy at this point, man. I like, and when you really think about it, and I'm just speaking from a parent standpoint nowadays. When you really think about it, doggone, most of us at parents, we only buy our kids these expensive gifts or whatever, just to stunt on other parents.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't want to
That's
talk
what
about
y'all
that,
do,
but
huh?
a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of people don't want to talk about that, but there is an element of that to it. I'm not saying that's solely the case for all parents, but for the vast majority of them, some always feel like they got to keep their kid in the latest just so they don't get made fun of. When in reality is that kid is a reflection of you,
Right.
and a lot of people wholeheartedly carry it like that. So they want their kids to have the latest and greatest and the best of everything, and people will break their neck just doing that.
You better learn
When
it
at
and
the
earn
end of
it.
the day, all that stuff is stuff any doggone way. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Did y'all get the joint I
Crazy.
sent over?
What's that?
Oh yeah, I love that. By the way, I don't know if you got my reply that you sent me on Instagram. Yeah, the best
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
by
yeah,
far.
yeah, yeah.
My son loves it too.
Kid, did I send
Yeah,
you the
he's
little
matter of fact,
quick
he's
about
starting to
Christmas
go
thing?
down that
You
rabbit
might
hole
have.
right now.
You might have, and I didn't see it.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna ping you.
Yeah, man.
So I just pinged you in there, but
Crazy.
one thing they was talking about what was crazy. They're talking about like the truth behind Christmas. How
Mm-hmm.
Emperor Constantine, well, how we all know Christmas is not like Jesus wasn't born in December in the cold.
Yeah.
We already know that. He wasn't born nowhere near in no kind of winter. He's born in a manger with the shepherds and all that stuff, which was, warm
Yep.
coming out of the
Mm.
summer. So what Emperor Constantine did was in his wisdom trying to make Christmas and trying to make Christians the number one religion in the world. Um, what they did was took the winter solstice holiday that
Mm-hmm.
everybody was already celebrating and just slapped Jesus on that. He said, "Yeah, everybody already doing this. They got the Christmas tree, which is some druid stuff, the freaking
Yep.
mistletoes, which is some other stuff.
Yep.
Like, there's like five different holidays wrapped up into
Pagan, pagan, pagan.
right, all that stuff, right? And he put Jesus on that. And then talking about Santa Claus, the thing that got me wasn't even the Jesus stuff because that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Um, it was like they knew the people who started America knew that Christmas was so triv. Got to pull a southeast letter word out. It was so triv that when they first got here, shout out to Mitchy Slick. That's a Mitchy word. It's so triv that they banned it. They said, "I can't celebrate that trash in its new America." Until they found out that getting and God, so much information. And the cold part about it was the Christmas, the Saint Nicholas, the whole idea of giving gifts was
hmm
never about no dang kids. It was about giving to the poor.
Exactly.
mm
But America, in all its wisdom, once it said, "Oh, yo, we can make a whole bunch of money if we make giving gifts a thing again." So we're gonna bring Christmas back like it never left, and we gonna freaking sit up here and instead of making it about poor people, because nobody will get no money no poor people, son. Let's make it about kids.
They'll give it to some kids though.
Give us some. You dig
Quick.
quickly.
Yeah.
So super cool marketing plan. Coca Cola
Yep.
with the red and white Santa Claus selling soda.
Yep.
You heard me? We turning into a bunch of stuff. They say we spend over $4 billion in one freaking day for Christmas. That's enough money to feed the whole world of hunger. It's crazy, bro.
In a
I'll send it to
year,
you. And
for
anybody
a
who's
year,
watching
to end world hunger for a year. What we spend for
in one
Christmas,
day,
and what, yeah, on Christmas Day, what we spend in
just
one day,
America, just
we could
America.
end world hunger for a year.
Now check this out. If anyone who's I'm talking to the right now, but if anyone who's watching this wants to check out Charity Croft. He has a really good, insightful, full breakdown. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're not getting sponsored for any of this stuff, but it was good information, and I feel like because it is the season, let's talk
Yep.
about some truth too. It was pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Hell yeah, man. And America been cashing in ever since.
Yeah, man, it's cold,
Cold game out here, baby.
cold bleed out
Hard out
here.
here for a pimp.
Yeah,
No,
man.
it's hard out here for a pimp. Ain't
You
no
ain't
nigga.
know, nigga. You ain't know, nigga.
Heck yeah.
Raise,
Okay, you back? You
raise.
back?
Hard out here, man.
What's in your Christmas? What's in your holiday Christmas playlist?
Um, Joy to the World,
Dylan, Dylan, and Dylan.
Whitney Houston's version.
Classic.
Yeah, Joy to the World, um, Whitney Houston, Oh Holy Night, Mariah Carey,
Yep.
Okay.
Boyz II Men's Let It Snow.
Okay.
Uh, Shoot, I'll go down the list for you.
He got a rolling
Okay.
Um,
list, y'all. He prepared without even being prepared.
I know, right?
no, let me give y'all that playlist the right way.
Right.
Mary, did you know? CeeLo.
CeeLo, yep.
Um,
Yeah.
All I Want for Christmas, PJ Morton featuring Stokely.
Yep.
Hey.
And I feel like I'm missing a song. Oh, that's it. That's what I had. That's what I had. Um, Go tos. Because I feel like, I mean, there's some other ones I like, but I feel like everybody else like them, and they get played all the time.
I
You ain't got no shoot the bum 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 bum. You know who got some fire Christmas joints. I,
oh
I just thought about it when I did that.
oh
The freaking pentatonics.
They do.
Hey, don't sleep on my little pentatonics, yo.
Like,
Cold bleed. Let me see, man.
oh
Let
my
me see if I
god.
got any more notes. Let me check out my notes. See what else I have here on the Young Rolodex about these Christmas albums. Oh, I got one. I got one for you. And if anybody's watching, I don't know what y'all thoughts. What are y'all thoughts on the Bryson Tiller Christmas album?
we need somebody to call in, man. They need to tell us. They need to tell us. Call in. Call in and let us know what y'all thought
Heck
about
yeah.
Bryson Tiller's Christmas album. Put it on the folks.
Yo.
We got the number right there. Don't be shy.
Yeah, we still in here, yo. We rocking with y'all all night. Vibes and convo. But shucks, while we're waiting on people, you know what I mean? I haven't listened to much of it. Me and Timbo was kind of talking about it. Um, oh no, this is one of them. I feel like this is one of them tank R&B things, cause you know, cause Bryson Tiller is one of the young R&B artists out here, one of the new age cats.
One of them ones.
Mm-hmm. But I just don't know. Yo, nah, I mess with
Oh man.
Bryson Tiller. You know what I'm saying? I mess with Bryson Tiller. I ain't trying to sound like I'm being super critical. It's just it depends on what you come. It depends on what you come here for. If you like,
Right.
if you come from a different generation or a different era, not a different generation, but if you come from a different era, you come in here for the singing. You come in here to expect to be vocally wild.
Hey, if you're a fan of Bryson Tiller, he's got a Christmas album out. Go check that shit out.
Please go check it out, yo.
That's it.
Shout out to him for dropping a Christmas album. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who else is out there? I feel like some other people dropped Christmas stuff this year and completely got glossed over.
Okay.
I'm just curious. Silver bell, silver bell.
Okay.
It's Christmas time in the city. Oh, hear
Mm.
the rain, hear the rain.
Hey, you
Sweet
better sing, Deacon.
be Christmas Day. Yeah.
Hey.
Yep, that's what it's called. A Different Christmas. That Bryson Tiller album called A Different Christmas.
I see how your Christmas
Mm.
different.
And it's definitely a different Christmas album, you guys. I will say that.
Yeah.
It's definitely different.
No, I mean, I like R&B Christmas joints. I think the if you want to talk about a genre that does Christmas the best, probably gonna be gospel because
Of
basically
course.
gospel songs.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean?
Anything
R&B
that's
country
supposed to be
music.
spiritual, heavy on the spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything spirit oriented, even.
Right.
Yeah, you pretty much go to gospel for that. I didn't know Nayo had a Christmas song.
Ooh.
Yes.
Uh,
It appears she redid this Christmas.
that's what's up.
Really?
It'd be interesting to see how she did it.
I wish we could play this
Yeah.
without getting
Yeah.
flagged.
I know,
Right.
man. I could play this stuff without getting
Yeah. Don't do that.
no.
Folks need to go. Definitely need to go check it out because we
Definitely.
definitely gonna go. You know.
Hell yeah.
Also check out the Vibes
Woo.
Combo playlist, man. Follow us on Instagram. Matter of fact, if you don't
Most
follow us on
most fire R&B playlist in the world. I stand on that.
yes,
Right.
click the link in our bio. If you go to the Instagram, click the link in that bio. You can get right to the playlist, man. You also get linked to any other social media that we're on and that we go live from. All right, y'all. Should we still got some good time left.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
Anything else going on in the world y'all want to bring up
I don't know.
besides the Cowboys falling to second in the division? On top of which,
Hey,
uh, the Lakers are pretty much getting their butt whooped on the daily.
my God. Look, man. I did see Saints whoop on the Bucks. Let's go. Hey, Tom Brady.
Oh, and another
Hey.
whammy out there. Oh, and another
we
whammy I
might we
want to
might
throw
have
at
a
y'all.
caller, y'all. We might have a caller. I'll
Okay,
be
hold
back
on.
with that caller.
Okay.
Give
All
me a
right.
sec.
In the meantime, another whammy
Okay.
I want to throw out there. Old Jake Paul, since he doggone paid Tyron Woodley off to doggone knock him out.
Oh my God.
That's my opinion of the whole ordeal.
He
But
not
now he's trying to call
mention
out Canelo.
Trevin. He been fighting fighters, but UFC fighters. He don't. I still don't want him. I still. I don't know. He knocked. He got a fire right hand. That right hand was
Yeah,
crazy.
yep.
But
But
you
but
know,
I feel like Tyron Woodley let him land that motherfucker.
right?
Like, because it's not like you didn't see it coming. He basically telegraphed that bad
He
boy.
timed it.
And plus, you could tell if you know anything about boxing or fighting. Period, you could tell when somebody's pulling their punches.
And
Yeah,
you
we
are
can't
Tyron
let
on.
Woodley
nobody
wasn't
put you to
on that
sleep.
boy head like
Hey,
that.
what's up, fellas? It's Christy Salazar. I was just calling to tell you guys are a full vibe, and I'm just so excited I have you guys on here. And Merry Christmas!
Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas
man.
to you too. Thanks for calling. We appreciate you.
Welcome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys are a full vibe. I've been enjoying it. It's my second week tuning in, and I had to leave the family get together so I could tune in. I was like, "Oh, what's the vibe over here tonight?" I'm like, "It's okay, no technical difficulties."
Hey, we appreciate
Right.
that, man. People leaving their family functions to come mess with us, man. That's what's up.
Nah, yeah, you gotta you gotta support local, and I believe in everything that you guys are doing, and I'm hoping that we can really get San Diego back on the R&B music track and the scene, and get exposure for the artists in the scene, and just we
Mm,
need you guys back, and that comes from
mm.
having support.
Most definitely,
That's right.
most definitely. Real quick,
Yeah.
But I gotta
how are
tell you,
you? Are you ready for your holidays this year?
oh, you know what? I am. I think after we survived a pandemic. We can pretty much go through anything, and it puts a total different type of definition of family time and Christmas and what really matters. So I'm super, super, I'm excited. I think it's a different. We go into it with a different perspective this time, and we realize how blessed we are, and things that really count and things that really matter. So Christmas and holiday seasons take on a different meaning now.
I
Mm.
feel you. I feel you.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, it has a different vibe to it. I mean, come on, think about it. Like, a lot of people didn't survive the pandemic, and I feel blessed that we're able to learn to adapt to whatever our new normal is looking like when a lot of people didn't have that opportunity.
That
So how can we not feel blessed?
that part.
And then
That
big things, the little things don't become as big things anymore.
that
Right.
part.
Right.
That part. Just being
You know,
Different
grateful. Just
perspective.
being
give you
grateful
guys.
and remaining humble. We appreciate that.
You got it. And I think that's exactly what it is just being grateful and having the heart of gratitude because, life can change in such an instant. And I think it's really having that perception of life now that really makes us have a different sense of gratitude versus maybe how we saw things in the past. Maybe we needed a wake up call, a lot of us, I guess I would say.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But how
Definitely.
about you guys? You guys ready for the holidays?
Hey, I just be
Yes, and
happy to survive.
You said what?
I'll just be happy to survive. I got young kids, so it's a whole Christmas is a whole
Oh,
other thing for me.
my prayers are with you. Mine are grown and men, and it's like, man, I don't have to stand in no crazy midnight lines anymore. I'm not
Ooh.
having to like push people out of the way for a sweater.
Yeah, you are my goal, ma'am. You are my goal in life. Then you are definitely
Hey,
my goal.
Amazon on my end, my friend. I
I,
will get it shipped to the
You
house
said
in
Amazon.
New York second.
So no crazy Christmas stories yet. No crazy Christmas interactions yet. While you're out holiday shopping.
Nah,
nah.
just
Pretty calm.
you ever you ever tried to give somebody some money for Christmas because you thought you were being nice,
Yeah,
and they actually was like, and they
and it
actually
didn't go
didn't need
well.
it. They turned you down. Go, man. You want something to drink,
You're like, so can
man?
I get that back then?
yeah, I I would
You're
tell you
like,
something.
that-
Oh, I'm sorry.
there's
Look,
what I have a question.
go ahead.
What is your guys' take on gift cards? Are they impersonal or do you feel like they're a great gift?
Depending on where they're from, they're a great gift. like, like
How you
don't give me a gift card to Papa Joe's barbecue way on the other side of town that I don't ever go to or frequent.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm
okay, so
saying?
basically
But
you only want a gift card to a place that you actually are going to visit.
I mean, it only makes sense to do that, in my opinion. Like, if it's a gift card someplace I don't frequent already, it's kind of like a roll of dice at that point.
Mm,
I
okay,
beg
so
to
you want it to
differ.
be to a place that you actually like. You're not gonna
I, I
not
mean,
like
I
a
mean, I mean, be honest with yourself. If I gave you a gift card to like Trader Joe's, and you can't stand Trader Joe's, you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna read elephant gift exchange.
Well, check it out. Here's what I think, because it can be thoughtful if you do it the right way. Cause like, let's say I got a personal
Okay.
experience. My wife gave me a gift card to McCormick Seafood. Right now,
Okay.
I'm way in LA. I'm in San Fernando Valley. There is no McCormick seafood in the valley. I got to go all the way down to Irvine to the closest one.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never
that's a
been
little
there
inconvenient.
before.
But I mean, it's a good road trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? And when I finally get down there, I'll have something to do. So it's kind of one of them things where, as long as you think the person would enjoy it, if they've done it or not, if you think there'll be something that they'll be worth experiencing, it'd be dope.
Yep.
Yeah. All
Yep.
right. Okay. Yeah, I
Now
think
don't
I've
get
always been.
don't get me wrong. Now I am a doggone. I'm not a lift to get horse in the mouth type of guy. I'm not. Like I will accept. I'm a thought that counts kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The fact that you even
exactly.
thought of me enough to even get me a gift card, I'm definitely grateful. But I could definitely see where gift cards could be a problem for some people, depending on where your head's at.
Yeah, I was just curious because they say a lot of guys just like their first thing is just to go get a gift card because they think, oh well, it requires less thought, it requires less time because you just kind of run in and grab it. Where women, we tend to be a little bit more kind of like preparers and thought process, and so I was just kind of curious on that argument. That's all.
No problem.
What you got in your playlist?
No problem.
Mm-hmm.
What you got in your playlist right now, Salazar? What you got up in there?
Oh man, you guys are on my playlist. The Vibes and Convo playlist is fire. The other night I couldn't
Hey.
sleep and I was up and I had like the worst insomnia. And Auntie put me onto the playlist and I was like jamming until 3 in the morning.
Heck yeah.
Jeez.
it was
See,
it was
see, that's
fire.
what we
It
talk
was
about. People vibes and convo playlist is helping people's lives right now. Dog, we solving
oh
problems over here.
insomnia over here. It's
Mm.
curing insomnia over here. I was jamming to a mod. I was just I mean, I there was so many incredible artists on there. And I mean, what a great follow up because Anki had gone live, so we had like a little private holiday one on one live. So the vibe was already set, and then I just kind of just went straight into the playlist, and I was just taken back by such incredible artists. And that's really what it's about is creating those playlists so that the listeners can click on and find other artists that are on that playlist. And the gift just keeps giving. And I'm telling you guys, thank you because that was a fire playlist.
For sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
appreciate.
we appreciate that.
Yeah, that was fire. Whoever put that together, it was, and I felt like it was a good representation of you guys as a group. So it was fire. Well, thanks for the gift.
Hey, hey, we appreciate you
Heck yeah, that's
Yeah.
and
dope.
Well,
checking
I'm
out
like
that
I
Vibes and
told,
Combo playlist.
yeah, that vibe and combo playlist is an incredible. For the listeners that are out there, add that to your playlist because that's some fire. That's hot,
Heck yeah.
and it's a
Yes,
cure for
indeed.
insomnia because I knocked out after that.
It was definitely a
Man,
vibe. What it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, guys, I just wanted to call and give you guys some love, and like I said, just know that the support is real, and I'm excited that 22 is going to open, many new opportunities and doors. And I was telling Anki the other day in conversation, it's really just getting that grown and sexy vibe back in San Diego and finding the support for the musicians and getting out there and, doing the interviews and doing the PR and those kind of things. It's such a critical part of the industry that I think a lot of times people don't realize. And it doesn't take anything to show support. It's not, it's putting it on your story or putting it on your social media feed or, spreading the word and those kind of things. They don't require much. And I think that's what really is what's going to get the industry up and running is real love.
Hell yeah.
hey,
Hell yeah. Hey, real
that
quick,
is,
Chris, you got any shout outs before we let you go?
Man, you know what? I'm shouting out everyone who is just ready to go into 2022 the next dimension of themselves. That really is just ready to evolve into that next version. That we're letting the old baggage of the past go that's holding us back, and we are going to soar in 2022. So, whoever that resonates with, however that resonates with them, that's the vibe I'm on.
That's right. That's what I'm talking
hey,
about.
I second that.
Hey,
Let's go.
Christian, we appreciate you
So,
calling in.
that's
We really do.
we appreciate
Happy holidays.
thanks, guys. I had a great time chatting with you. Like I said, you got a supporter here, and I told Akeem, man, he's making me dust off the mic, man. I thought I was going into retirement, but he got me back on fire.
Hey,
So I'll be seeing you all soon.
for sure, for sure. We can't
Let's
wait.
go.
That's what's up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, now you have a good one and
So
happy
I'll be
holidays.
I'll be contacting you guys in 2022, and let's get some exclusive interviews going, and let's get the fire back in San Diego, and not just San Diego. Let's set the movement.
Let's go.
Already. Let's go.
All right, guys.
All
Well, I'm
right.
wishing you a Merry Christmas. Hopefully, you didn't hear too much of a baby in the background. I have my granddaughter, but I still wanted to call in and show it to you guys.
It's all good. We
All
loving the
right.
granddaughter too, man.
We love the kids. Let's go.
All right, good. I'm on the grandma vibe. I'm the grown and grandma vibe. So that
That's what's
doesn't
up.
come with the time frame sometimes.
That's all right. That's all right, dog. And we salute that. We salute that.
All
All
right.
right, guys. Well,
All right.
holidays, Merry Christmas, and like I said, nothing but new dimension of ourselves in 2022.
Let's go.
Definitely.
All right. Shout out to
Definitely.
Salazar.
Peace out.
Welcome to her to the Vibes and Convo podcast conversation line tonight.
Yep.
Changing lives one listen at a time.
Yep. And all that she said was complete facts, people. No cap whatsoever. Visor Convo playlist, most fire playlist on the planet right now.
Right. Definitely.
Most fire R&B playlist on the planet.
Heck yeah. We should probably add some Christmas stuff in there for the season. But yes, man. If anyone's wondering, we do have a playlist that's attached to this show, Vibes and Convo playlist. It is on SoundCloud. The link will be in the bio and the information below. You know, so make sure you check
Oh,
on that. What
definitely.
else?
Mm, all that good information right there. All that. Click the
That's
link.
right.
All the social medias, man. As you heard, that playlist is on fire right now. Wise and Combo playlist is on fire. Um, man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Y'all was live tonight. Um, you know, we gonna continue this next week. It's on. It's on. Next Wednesday, same time, same place. 8 p.m. Pacific time. Every Wednesday. Let the people know. Feel free to share this live. Even the playback. Share the
Yep.
playback. Uh, we're gonna be live, man. We got exclusive interviews coming. We got album reviews coming. We got a lot here at Vibes and Combo, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all got any last words?
Hey, happy holidays. If we don't talk to you guys before the new year or before Christmas, happy holidays. I think our next show is going to be right before New Year, so we got a few things to talk about for y'all. Shout out. It's been a vibe.
Most definitely. Shout out to chat, man. Everybody for tuning in. Shout out that caller, Christy. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate the love. Everybody, no matter what you do, no matter who you believe in,
Mm,
no matter who you subscribe to, y'all be safe. Doggone treat each other like you would treat your mother. And doggone, just be careful out there, man. Doggone, because everybody not on the same time that we on.
that's right. Happy Kwanzaa.
I love it. Love it. All right, y'all. Pace, 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 pace.
Peace.